Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you the right way to trade divergences. Now, there's a few different ways that people like to trade divergences with a few different indicators. We have the RSI divergences, the Vumanchu Cipher B divergences. Personally, I like to stick to the Vumanchu Cipher B divergences. This works best for me, is definitely the most reliable in my opinion, and yields the greatest reward. So a lot of people have been trading divergences wrong, I've been seeing, and I'm gonna go through step by step how you can trade divergences correctly in confluence with the EzAlgo support and resistance levels. Now, it's crucial that when you're taking any sort of trade, whether that's a divergence or not, you need to be at a key support or resistance level. You constantly need to have price action in mind to become a profitable trader, especially if you're on a lower time frame like the 5-minute, which I'm going to be covering today. So I'm taking out the notepad in this video, and I'm going to show you, first of all, what a divergence looks like and what you're going to be looking for on Vumanchu Cipher B, as well as EzAlgo for you to enter the trade. So the first thing you're looking for is for price to make a higher high at a resistance level. Now, it's extremely important that price is making this higher high, as you can see right here, while the momentum waves on Vumanchu Cipher B are making a lower low. Now, when you're entering off of the Vumanchu Cipher B divergences, you want to anticipate the divergence. So this divergence right here with this line will not be confirmed yet. So you're going to enter before the divergence confirms. This will give you the best entry, the earliest entry, whereas retail will be entering somewhere down here after the divergence has already confirmed. So you don't want to miss out on those initial gains. So you're going to anticipate the divergence as soon as price makes that higher high and you see that second momentum wave forming below that first initial momentum wave, then the actual entry will be somewhere right here after that candle closes back below that resistance level. So for a very brief period of time, you'll see that the candle will come above that resistance level, but it will actually close below it. And that is where you'll want to enter the short position, right, with your stop loss above that previous swing high. And you're actually going to target this support level down here. That's going to be your take profit. This is personally how I trade divergences and what I've found works best. So you'll enter the trade, right, and it should look something like this. And eventually come down and hit that support level. And the oscillator will most likely look something like this, right? And then eventually come back down below the zero line and possibly look for another divergence here at the support level where the oscillator will look something like this, where we're starting to form that lower momentum wave. And for looking for a long position, price should do something like this, where we form that lower low coming below that support level, and then we close above. So it's kind of like a swing failure actually of that support level. And then of course that divergence will confirm a candle or two after our entry. So this would be our entry right here. Our stop loss would be below that previous swing low, and then we're targeting this resistance level. Now price might come back down, right? And test it a few times. But if you're playing your cards right, you should eventually hit that resistance level up top. So that is how you trade divergences. Let me go into TradingView and actually show you a few examples from today and yesterday on a Forex pair. So I'm here on AUD USD. Like I said, the indicators that we're going to be using are EzAlgo for the support and resistance levels, as well as the mild buy and sell signals and the buy and sell signals. I find these signals extremely useful for confirmation after you've entered the trade. So I went back to yesterday and I found a few good examples, and we're going to try to trade these together. So first thing you'll notice is that we're in an uptrend, right? We have this buy signal and we've broken out of this resistance, heading up towards this high resistance right here. And we're going to be looking for a divergence at around this area. And there we have that sell signal on EzAlgo. That's not a trade we're going to take because we aren't at that high resistance level just yet, but it does look like we're underside testing these lows right here for a potential short position. But like I said, we don't have enough confirmation yet. We're coming back down to that EzAlgo support level, and there we have it. A new resistance level has just formed, right? So I'll be looking for now is for price to come back up to this resistance level, form a higher high right here as Vumanchu Cipher B forms a lower momentum wave for that divergence, and that will be our entry. There we have the buy signal. Obviously not a buy signal that we're going to take because we're almost at that resistance level. A divergence has confirmed on Vumanchu Cipher B, but price did not make a higher high. So I personally would not take this trade. You could if you wanted to, but really this isn't a clear divergence, so not a trade I'm going to be taking. And you can see we actually come back above that resistance level. So what I'll be looking for now is a deviation back below this level and start going back down probably towards here, and possibly this low support level all the way down here. So that is what I'm going to be looking for. A common problem I see a lot of new traders make is that they'll enter a long position here, right? As soon as we break out of this resistance level, they'll enter a long position. And that is how you get wrecked, right? Because we're technically still at resistance. Just because we closed one candle above this level doesn't mean price is going to go up from here, right? These are the kind of moves that will trap retail into a long position and then dump the other way. So you have to think about it that way. Don't do what the retail is doing, right? Just because we closed above does not mean we should be going for a long position. It actually means the opposite, and that we should be looking for a swing failure of this level with that divergence. All right, and now we have a beautiful bullish candle right here. But again, I'm not a breakout trader, I'm a reversion trader, so I'm not entering any long position. And as you can see, this momentum wave is still lower than this one over here. So we still could get a nice divergence if price closes back below this support level, right? We have a bearish candle. We're going to play one more, another bearish candle, and we have a mild EzAlgo sell signal. So this is my basis for entry. Even though we didn't fully close below the support level, I can tell that this is forming to be a deviation and go back down. And if you look here on Vumanchu Cipher B, we actually are forming a clear divergence, right? Because even though the divergence isn't too noticeable, this second momentum wave is actually lower than this first momentum wave as price is making a higher high. So this is forming a divergence. Now, obviously it isn't confirmed yet, but we're anticipating the divergence. Our stop loss is going to be above previous swing high, and we're going to be targeting, ideally this support level down here for our take profit, which is, a nice 4.6 risk to reward ratio. As you can see, we get that EzAlgo sell signal for confirmation, right? That is the beauty of these EzAlgo signals. We had that mild sell signal for our initial entry, entered the trade, and now we're using this sell signal as confirmation that the trade is going to go in our direction. And we hit that EzAlgo support level. You may think about taking some profit here and moving your stop loss to break even at this point. And there we have it. We hit our support zone, which would be our final take profit. And you can actually see we're forming another bullish divergence here at the support level, right? Price is making a lower low right into that EzAlgo support level with a mild buy signal. For me, that is a trade I would be willing to take. Stop loss below previous swing low, targeting this level as your first take profit, and targeting this resistance level as your second take profit. And we smashed that first take profit. Stop loss is now at break even, and we're going to be targeting this resistance zone for our second take profit. And it wicked us out at break even after that sell signal, but still nonetheless a winning trade. And from this point, price has dumped from that EzAlgo sell signal and has dumped all the way down to form this new low support level here on EzAlgo. Now there was a previous support level right here with a mild buy signal, but we didn't get a clear divergence on Vumanchu Cipher B. And if I go back into replay mode, I'll show you very briefly where we're coming down to that low level on EzAlgo. We do get that mild buy signal, but then immediately from that mild buy signal, we go down and close below that low level. So if we were to enter a long position here, anticipating that divergence, we would have been stopped out. So a very small stop out on that trade. And now since we formed a new low level, we're going to be looking for a divergence here with a lower low going below this low level, something like this, where price is making a lower low as the momentum waves are making a lower high, something like that. And there we have it. We have that EzAlgo sell signal as price is coming down to this low level. And it looks like we're actually forming a potential bullish divergence, right? Price is making a lower low, or at least hitting that low level, right? So it's not really making a lower low, but it's coming right down to the support level. And it looks like we could see a bullish divergence here on Vumanchu Cipher B. So we're gonna let this play out a little bit more. All right, and that's more like it. So now we have officially created that lower low here with that bearish candle going below this low level. And at this point, same thing applies. We're gonna be looking for a deviation and for price to close back above this low level. All right, and there we have it. Price has closed back above this low EzAlgo level. So this would be my basis for entry personally. The divergence looks to be about confirmed here on Vumanchu Cipher B. You can see we have a clear lower momentum wave as price is making a lower low, and price has reclaimed that low level. So this would be my thesis, probably taking profit at this resistance level up here. If you want to wait for some more confluence, you could wait for an EzAlgo mild buy signal, which we get on the next candle, which is a huge bullish candle. But like I said, we would probably have already gone in on the closure of this candle, and we're still targeting that resistance level, and price smashes that take profit with a beautiful, right, almost 5 risk to reward ratio. Now, this strategy is not a 100% win rate strategy. The strategy probably has around a 55 to 60% win rate. That's me lowballing it and being generous. I'm sure if you stuck exclusively to the strategy and waited for the most optimal setups, you could definitely get a 70-75% win rate. But it's still an extremely profitable strategy because your risk to reward in most cases is at least a 2 to 3. So even if you have a 2 risk to reward at a 50% win rate, that is still extremely profitable. And that is why this strategy is so powerful. You're combining EzAlgo with Vumanchu Cipher B, giving you the absolute most amount of confluence possible. And this also works very well on lower time frames. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content. Be sure to click the first link in the description below if you'd like to get EzAlgo for yourself, and I'll see you guys next video.